Alrighty guys, this is Snugsonblitz, and today we're going to be talking about why 10v10 is great for Blitz. First off, you may have noticed my voice is a little bit different. It seems I caught some sort of cold or something. It's going to take a while for me to get this out of my system, so I do apologize about that. Let's just say this is my sexy voice. Anyway, I played a bunch of games in the 10v10 mode for a few different reasons. One, I needed kills to complete the mission. That was 200 kills. And, as you may have guessed, I was grinding the new French tech tree line. Which brings me to reason number one, why this game mode is so good, is you'll be able to fully equip your new tanks without affecting your stats. You'll get the tracks, the engine, the top gun, with just a little bit of effort. And your stats will not be affected whatsoever. So then when you get into a normal game, you'll be on the same playing field as everyone else who has done that. I'm telling you, every pro has. Anyway, let's get to our first game, and I'll share with you the second reason why I think this game mode is so good. Okay, looking at lineups. Wow. Let me tell you, I played Blitz a long time, but keeping track of 10v10 is next to impossible. So, what should you be looking for? My advice is, see if the enemy platoon is in a good clan. That's about the best you can hope for. Now that is tough, coming from 7v7, because you can keep track of your team, the enemy team, which tanks to be afraid of, etc., etc. In 10v10, you just can't. That's a good thing. Why? It'll teach you to be more patient. In this game, I sat back for 10 seconds. I wasn't sure what I should do as I saw my team had split up. And so now I'm thinking, how can I best help my team? And I figured at first I would head over this way to support my medium tanks. Is that going to be the right decision? Well, we got a bit of a problem because this guy decided that he was going to be a lone wolf, Mr. Vickers Light, and he is going to get gone in T-minus 10 seconds here, I think. He's in a horrible position. Yep, he's gone. Now, what does that tell me? Looking at the map, yeah, we're not going to be able to hold this side. There are 4 tanks here. This guy's taking a bunch of hits. He's running. So guess what? I'm going to run too. I'm going to support my heavies. That's the best thing I can do in this situation, is just get the heck out of here. Yeah, I might be able to kill that tank, but that side is gone, in my opinion. Once they figure it out, yeah, they're just going to get their asses handed to them. No other way to say it. So, our heavy tanks are here. I'm going to use their hit points, their big guns, and look for targets that I can help them out with. This guy isn't looking too good. So guess what? Push on in here, use my speed. I see that the enemy tanks have gone the other way, so that means this side is quite empty. Look at this, me versus a heavy tank, 2 shots in, and I'm able to duck down and take 0 damage. That's nice. If we take out this guy, we'll be back in the lead again. Fortunately, there is a grill sitting in the back. But with my spotting ability, as I'm a medium tank, I've lit him up, which means he won't be able to hide. 2 shots in, unfortunately 1 pen, but that's okay, because now my heavy tanks are going to go for him for sure. He's got no armor. Yeah, you may take a few hits. I don't want to be the first guy there. I'm just going to slowly maneuver my tank into position. There's 1 shell, can I get a second shell in? Okay, so only 1 out of 2. And unfortunately, I thought I'd switch to HE, but it looks like I'm using Pramo. Oh well, who cares? I didn't notice that until just now. I don't think I'll be able to keep this guy alive, so I'm just going to try and avenge his death. Here's 1 shell in, here's a second shell, and oh, we can't finish him off, but a bit of a nudge. There you go, nice little round. And we've taken lead 6v4. I spoke too soon. We're back to 4v4. Yeah, that's how quick this game mode can shift. It's remarkable. Unlike 7v7, where people are hiding and you can't take out targets that quickly, in 10v10 games, you'll have more shots available to you because there are simply more targets around. Plus, as the game progresses, more of the map will be lit up, which allows you to see more of the enemy lineup, which is a good thing for newer players. They'll know where the tanks are and how to adjust accordingly. Now it's 3v3. These guys are not looking very healthy, so I should be able to take them all out quite easily once I've reloaded. I've taken almost no damage, so one by one these tanks should be easy. But I don't really want to do it all by myself because my teammates are not looking too healthy. They could be obliterated pretty quickly if they're not careful, and 3v1 I might struggle with. Okay, that guy's going to go down soon probably, so I want to take out one tank here. I'm going to go for this guy. Don't care if I take a hit. So pop on in, finish him off. Okay, didn't take a hit. That's good news. And I'm looking for the second tank. I know where one of them is, but I don't know where the other guy is. So I'm just going to swing around here. There's one guy. As you can see, my teammates are in different parts of the map, so they're covering those tanks. And it's going to be harder for that last tank to hide. But this guy's got a little too much health, and I'm afraid he'll be able to take out my teammates if they're not careful. So I'm going to get over here quickly and finish this guy off with their help. There he is. And come on, let's get over there fast. Been lit up, that's okay. I don't mind taking hits for my team mates. That guy is going to go down, so it's 2v2. Now I know where the other tank is, so I'm going to get rid of this guy ASAP. One shell in, and a second coming. Can I get rid of him? Maybe. There we go. And now it's 2v1. We know where the other guy is. There he is. Will my teammate go down? Doesn't look like that's going to be the case. So now I'm just going to chase the heck out of this guy. He's going to go that way. I'm going to go this way. My guess is he's going to run and hide somewhere. Now he might do something sneaky, but he won't be able to take me out as I've just got too many hit points. Realistically, with 3 minutes and change, the best he can hope for is a draw, or that I go AFK and he's able to take out the other tank, then find me and take me out. Probably what he's doing is just hiding somewhere and praying that we don't find him. If I'm on the enemy team here in this situation with very little hit points, personally I would just charge to my death, because I figure, hey, game's over, move on to the next game. Yes, Blitz has taught me that anything is possible, but I mean, why bother? Just move on to the next game. 2 or 3 minutes wasted. That could be another game done. Okay, and there he is. Found him, took him out. I only took one hit this entire game, and that little ram, so pretty solid game. And even without this tank being fully loaded, engine-wise at least, I do feel the stars of the line are the tier 9 and tier 10, which is my favorite. I'll have to let you know when I do my reviews. But I do have to apologize about something here, and that I said I would be driving the AMX tier 7 in the second game, but I'm actually driving this tank, the Silencer. My buddy will be driving the AMX, but together we do a pretty good job. We are lower tier, and that is something to bear in mind of when you're playing 10v10. If you're a lower tier, definitely stay more passive. And I think because there are more big guns available on the battlefield, it will teach lower tier tanks to be a little bit more careful, or people who don't know what they're doing to just be a little bit more cautious. YOLOs are gonna YOLO, whether you play 7v7 or 10v10. That's not going to change. Pros will play like pros, regardless. However, the people who want to get better, the people who want to improve, the people who are trying to get better at this game, they will probably learn things a lot quicker in 10v10, because mistakes will cost them big time. And if they watch channels such as mine or Bushka's, they're going to pick up tips that will allow them to stay on the battlefield longer and therefore help their team more. Okay, we've got one target. He's taking a bunch of damage. Can't get a shot in, so I'm just going to be patient here. The guy in front of me is in a great position using that bush. Can I hit this guy? Indeed, I should be able to one-shot. 2 shots. Lovely. And I didn't take any damage in return. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, we've got a lot of tanks over here. And they're pushing around. So I'm just going to make sure I've got cover here so I can stay hidden. It's going to take me a while to get through this guy. Okay, I'm looking for those easy targets. Can I get rid of this guy? Ooh, just trapped him. But that does help out my team. I want to keep this guy alive. He could get pushed on. Nice shot in there. Came out a little bit further than I wanted to. Took a little bit of damage, but That's worth it because we should be able to, or we need to make sure these guys don't get any ideas about pushing on in, as our team is all over the battlefield. This guy's coming in, I'm waiting for him to come around, then popping out. Yes, easy damage there. And if we can get rid of him, things should be smooth sailing. But the problem is, we've got everybody over here. They're like dang cockroaches. However, my gun does hit hard. Unfortunately, the tanks that are attacking are the ones with a lot of hit points, which is the way it should be. If you don't have any hit points, you should be staying passive, sniping from distance, and allowing other tanks to take damage. So I want that guy over there, bounce that shell, that's nice. But I'm on a long reload. I'm probably going to take a hit here. Wow, another bounce, that's nice. And this tank doesn't get many bounces, to be fair. I've got 2 shells loaded. I want that guy, but this guy's coming in, so I'm going to work on him instead. Can't take out the tanks I want. That's okay. I'm staying alive, making their life difficult. Just going for reloads. That's what I need. I need more shells. Here we go. Popping that out. Poof, you're gone. And suddenly it's 7v2. Okay, can I take out this guy? Probably. Ooh, dang, I missed it. Wanted it. But because I had 1 shell, I felt it was worth firing. Moving on in, because by the time I get there, I'll be almost fully loaded. Just slow down here. And 3, 2, 1. 1 shell. Boom. 2 shells. Boom. Oops. I thought I hit the button there. Didn't. But no big deal. He's not even looking at me. So you're probably wondering why I'm not firing here. It's actually because at this time I was trying to get 200 kills. So I was... we were not in any danger. So I figured... why fire the shell if I'm not going to get the kill? But didn't make any difference. 2,900, pretty solid game, and my buddy slightly above me. Good job there. Together we almost did 6,000 damage. Tiger 2, not bad. We carried our team to victory. So, Tier 10 in a nutshell. I think it's great. It's good for newer players. Pros can enjoy it. Pros can get wrecked if they make too many mistakes. It'll teach people to be more passive. YOLOers are going to die super fast, so they'll probably learn not to do that. In 7v7, you might get away with it, but in 10v10, chances are you won't. So, a lot of lessons to learn from. Hope you're enjoying the gameplay. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of 10v10? And I'll see you tomorrow. Snugsonblitz.